Bangkok. A night burning with light, sound, and a single name echoing through the air, Jisoo. Blackpink's global icon, the Queen of Elegance, just stepped onto the stage, and for a moment, it felt like the entire city stopped breathing. But beneath that graceful smile and unshakable poise, something was different. There was a look in her eyes, like she was searching for someone. Before we dive in, hit subscribe, turn on the notifications, and drop your theory in the comments. Who do you think Jisoo was looking for in that crowd? Because by the end of this story, you might see her in a completely different light. The Blackpink concert in Bangkok was already legendary before it began. Tickets sold out in minutes, fans flew in from across Asia, the arena filled with pink lightsticks and endless screams. But when Jisoo stepped into the spotlight that night, the energy shifted. As she performed Flower, her eyes kept scanning the crowd, not just performing, but searching. It wasn't just fan service. It felt personal. Midway through the song, Jisoo paused for a brief second. Her lips curved into a small smile, subtle, soft, and oddly intimate. It wasn't the usual stage smile she gives thousands of fans every night. This one had weight. Cameras caught it clearly. She moved toward the edge of the stage, her gaze following a particular spot among the sea of faces. Even Jennie glanced her way, a curious look crossing her face as if she, too, sensed something different. And that's when the rumors began. Clips flooded Twitter and TikTok within hours. #Jisoo in Bangkok went global, not just for her stunning vocals or iconic visuals, but because of one small, mysterious moment. Multiple fans claimed they saw a man in the crowd, a man wearing a black hat and a mask, standing perfectly still amid the chaos. He didn't sing, didn't wave a light stick. He just watched her. Someone captured a blurry photo of him. It wasn't much, but enough to spark an online storm. Who was he? A staff member? A celebrity? Someone from her past? Fans began to connect dots, analyzing every angle. Some swore that Jisoo's gaze met his more than once. Others noticed that whenever she looked in that direction, her expression softened, almost as if she was remembering something. For longtime fans, this moment felt eerily familiar. In an old interview, Jisoo once said, "Sometimes, in a crowd of thousands, I see a face that makes me stop singing for a second." Back then, it sounded poetic. But after Bangkok, those words hit differently. During the final song, As If It's Your Last, Jisoo looked more emotional than usual. Her hands trembled slightly as she lifted her mic, her eyes locking onto that same spot again. The stage lights aligned perfectly, almost as if the universe itself wanted to reveal the truth, and then, she smiled. A quiet, knowing smile, pressing her hand gently over her heart before finishing the last note. The crowd roared, thinking it was for them. But was it? After the show, backstage footage surfaced. Jisoo walked off stage, her smile still bright but her eyes shimmering with something unspoken. She whispered something to her manager before stepping into a black van. Witnesses outside the arena claimed a man approached from the shadows and got into the same van seconds later. No one caught his face. By morning, headlines exploded across Korea and Thailand. Jisoo's emotional night in Bangkok, mystery man spotted. Fans believed Jisoo was searching for someone. Who was the man that stole Jisoo's gaze? Speculations flew faster than ever. Some said he was a former YG photographer. Others claimed he was a childhood friend from her trainee days. A few believed it was something deeper, a person who once inspired one of her songs. But what truly fueled the mystery was Jisoo's reaction in an interview the next day. When asked about that exact moment, she laughed softly and said, "Sometimes, you just recognize a familiar energy, even in a crowd." That one sentence broke the internet. Clips of her smile went viral. Fans started matching timestamps, analyzing micro-expressions, even mapping out where she was looking during each song. Some swore she looked toward the same section 3 times. Others claimed they saw the mysterious man walking out just before the encore. Could it be someone she once loved, someone she lost, or maybe, someone who was never truly gone? There's another theory, one that's more poetic than scandalous. That maybe the someone wasn't a person at all. Maybe Jisoo was seeing her past self, the version of her who dreamed of this stage, who fought for it, cried for it, and now finally stood there, realizing everything she ever wanted. That maybe, in that moment, she wasn't searching for someone, but saying goodbye to who she once was. No matter what the truth is, one thing is undeniable: Jisoo didn't just perform that night. She created a moment. Clips of the Bangkok concert have now surpassed 30 million views online. Every frame is dissected, every gesture debated. But intentional or not, that spark of mystery transformed an already legendary show into something timeless. Because that's what Jisoo does. She doesn't need words to make the world stop and listen. Was it real? A secret encounter? A silent message? Or just a beautiful illusion that we all wanted to believe? Whatever it was, the world can't stop talking about it. So now it's your turn. Who do you think that mysterious person was? A past love? A devoted fan? Or someone who's always been there, just out of sight? Comment your theory below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the moments that make K-pop history. Because this isn't the last time Jisoo leaves us with more questions than answers. One night. One smile. One mystery that changed everything. Bangkok will never forget the night Jisoo looked into the crowd, and the world held its breath. And yet, days after that unforgettable night in Bangkok, the mystery only grew deeper. Fans who attended the concert began uploading longer clips, unedited, raw, and full of details that hadn't been seen before. In one of them, during the Bridge of Flower, Jisoo's voice trembled slightly, almost imperceptibly, as if her emotions were slipping through the melody. It wasn't a mistake, it was human. It was real. Another fan, sitting near the center section, captured a clearer angle. For a split second, when the lights flared across the arena, you could see her eyes fix on the same shadowed figure again. The man's posture was unmistakable, calm, still, almost frozen. He didn't move, didn't cheer, just stood there with his hands in his pockets, his gaze unwavering. And for that 1 second, Jisoo smiled, a smile that was too tender, too personal to ignore. That clip alone racked up 5 million views in 2 days. Comments flooded in. Look at her expression. That's not just stage acting. She recognized him. You can see it. Maybe it's someone who means something only she understands. And just like that, Bangkok became more than just another stop on Blackpink's world tour. It became the night. The night that blurred the line between idol and human, between performance and emotion. But the real twist came when Thai media released behind-the-scenes footage from the venue's security cameras. In one frame, hours before the concert began, a man wearing the same black hat and mask was seen entering through a side gate reserved for staff and VIPs. He wasn't carrying any fan merchandise, no passes visible, but security let him through without hesitation, as if he was expected. That was enough to reignite the fire. Who could have that kind of access? Some fans claimed he might be a close friend of the group, or someone connected to the production team. Others dug deeper, suggesting it could be a celebrity visiting incognito. But the most daring theory of all? That it was someone who had once been part of Jisoo's life long before the fame, someone who had made a promise to see her perform one day, no matter where she was. And then came the cryptic post. 2 nights later, Jisoo uploaded a photo on her Instagram story, just a simple image of the Bangkok skyline at night, captioned, "Some faces never fade, even in a crowd." No emojis, no hashtags. Within minutes, the internet exploded. The timing, the phrasing, it was too perfect. It matched the mystery, the energy, the unspoken story that fans had been obsessing over. Screenshots spread like wildfire. Every news outlet picked it up. Even international K-pop forums debated endlessly, was this a subtle confirmation, or just coincidence? But if there's one thing fans know about Jisoo, it's that she never does anything just by coincidence. Every move, every lyric, every post, there's always intention behind it. The next day, during her flight back to Seoul, paparazzi caught her at the airport. She was wearing a white cap, black hoodie, and sunglasses, but the thing everyone noticed wasn't her outfit. It was the small, delicate smile she gave as cameras flashed. Calm, composed, almost serene. She didn't look like someone who'd been caught in the middle of rumors. She looked like someone who knew exactly what she was doing, and that's when fans realized, maybe the mystery wasn't something to solve. Maybe it was something to feel, because that's what Jisoo does best. She doesn't give answers, she creates emotion. She lets the world wonder, while she walks quietly through the storm, untouchable yet deeply human. Still, the story didn't end there. A few days after returning to Korea, Jisoo appeared on a radio interview. The host, smiling mischievously, asked, "You seemed emotional in Bangkok. Was there a reason for that?" Jisoo chuckled softly before replying, "Bangkok has always been special to me. Sometimes, it reminds me of how far I've come, and who helped me get here." That single line sent fans spiraling again. Who helped her get here? Was it a friend, a mentor, a love interest? No one knew, but everyone felt something. Theories turned into art. Fan edits flooded social media, pairing her Bangkok moments with soft piano music and slow-motion clips. Some even speculated that the entire flower performance that night carried secret symbolism: the choreography, the lighting, even the way she reached out to the audience during the final verse. Weeks passed, but the fascination didn't fade. Even global outlets began to pick it up. The Bangkok mystery, they called it. Analysts said it was one of the most powerful unscripted viral moments in K-pop history. And maybe, that's exactly what made it timeless, because behind all the theories, all the speculations, lies one undeniable truth. Jisoo reminded the world that even superstars have moments of vulnerability, moments that slip past the lights and cameras, moments that make them real, and perhaps that's why everyone is still obsessed with that night. It wasn't just about finding out who she was looking for. It was about remembering what it means to feel something genuine again. Now, weeks later, fans are still waiting for answers. But maybe there won't be one. Maybe that's the magic. Some stories aren't meant to be solved. They're meant to linger, like the echo of a song that never truly ends. So, as the mystery of Bangkok lives on, one thing remains clear: Jisoo didn't just deliver a performance that night. She delivered a moment that will live forever in the heart of every fan who was there, and every soul who's still asking the same question today: who was she looking for, and did that person ever look back?